Hey, it's Daddy Steve. Please like and subscribe. Please click on the Deck Heroes icon. Click on subscribe, 100% free. Well, apart from blood in, blood out. Jokes aside, this is a vital video on the Armament Reveal Thyself. Vital video. One of the first things I want to correct is I chose the arch formation. Do not choose arch. Do not choose arch. Better to go with wedge. I'm a little bit in betwixt and between, but yeah, do not choose arch. And the reason why is because, yeah, fair enough, arch boosts normal damage. Normal damage is a factor towards smite damage. Listen, this depends how if you see it the way that I do. I believe that ROK at some point in the future are going to release a smite damage formation. It just makes sense because they're releasing more and more smite damage commanders. The second that's released, your existing arch formation becomes obsolete. Okay, so if I was you, I would not invest any more in your current arch formation, the one that you've already got. I would not invest any transmutation stones or anything at all. It's going to be scrapped, is my hunch. And you may or may not agree. Listen, whatever you think is the right choice, I'm going to go on the side of caution. Not choosing arch for this, not choosing arch for anything else, and not investing anything in that arch formation. It has no future, I believe. Go for the wedge. Go for the wedge. Just to quickly round that off, I've got 24 purple formation choice chests, which I've been really lucky with. I've got to be honest with you, ridiculously lucky, and I posted those videos. I got 55 legendary armament choice chests or formation choice chests in order to get the armaments. I'm not going to invest these. All of my armaments are pretty strong. I got those from the State Forum. My State Forum is at level 25, which gives me the 8% chance of something major. It's kind of worked out, and most of it's crap, but you know what I mean? I've got some really, really, really good stuff. I'm not pay to play in relation to armaments or equipment or anything like that. So what I've got has been through luck. And I think that level 25 State Form is definitely a big factor towards that. But again, yes, I've chosen it here. Yes, I've had more, I've had reason to reconsider getting rid of it right now. Choose wedge, or whatever you need. I do have a buffer stroke debuffer army, but even for me, yes, current meta, I'll do a video on the best Sunset Canyon player that I've ever seen. I will do that in due course. He's got a buffer debuffer army. I've got a buffer debuffer army. I'm copying him basically. I'm copying best practice. A guy called RPG Ryzen, who's a top dude in my kingdom, which is the best kingdom ever. I say mine is in the kingdom that I'm in, not the kingdom that I'm run. But anyway, so you may well have reasons for other things. I can't see it being anything other than either this one, echelon formation, or the wedge formation. Please do not choose arch, but if you choose that, then that's right for you and all is good. And let's hope that they don't bring out that smite formation. And again, I do not have any kind of insider knowledge on that. It's just my hunch. Let's proceed. Anyway, so if we click on the little icon in the top right hand corner, the overview, use armament tickets to claim rewards. Armaments, some may say. Okay, so you select your preferred formation. Again, I do not recommend. I've already talked about that. Let's move on. You know what I recommend. Wedge. Very important to note this thing. The shop will automatically refresh every day at midnight at 0 hours UTC. You can also manually refresh 5 times for free. Subsequent manual refreshes will cost even more gems. You can also change your preferred formation. I've just done it. I've changed it from arch to wedge. for the shop to update with armament for your new preferred formation. After the event, unused tickets will be lost, so keep that in mind. So even if you're going to wait till day 3, as soon as you get to day 3, just got to use what you got, might as well, right? Even if you get something which is to be crap, and then you scrap it, then you can use those points towards your courier station and get some more transmutation stones. That's what I'd recommend. Or building up your state form to where it needs to be. I don't get the blueies, just garbage really. But I said I've got some amazing legendary inscribed equipment, some of the best in game. Ironically, from purple, I've probably got more from purple than I have from legendary. Legendary's not here, but anyway, let's go back to their instructions. These instructions, I'm reading them out, but they are very crucial to know, and all will be clear. One of those things is that automatic refresh at midnight. Yes, that the tickets will be lost. That's also crucial. You can earn additional rewards by spending a certain number of armament tickets. Oh yeah. That's the introduction to the next bit. So preferred formation, legendary armament 1. Number 1, a legendary armament for your preferred formation. All the 3 attribute bonuses are going to be for the same unit type, so all infantry, archer, or cav. All 3 attribute bonuses. Okay, attribute bonuses will not be for siege. Basically, they're all siege haters at ROK. Basically, despite all those commanders that they're bringing out. All right, so that's 1. But preferred formation, legendary armament 2. You get legendary armament for your preferred formation, but it's guaranteed to have an inscription. It doesn't say a good one, but it's guaranteed to have one. So we just jump out of here quickly. Bottom right hand corner, that's preferred formation 1 is in this first formation chest, which costs 80 tickets. I'm currently on 12 tickets, which is the free tickets that we all got in the mail today. So effectively it's going to cost me just short of 70 tickets to get the 80. The tickets cost 50 each. I can get a maximum of, they're generous, 1,600, I think it says. So for me to get those 68 tickets, I think my maths is really, 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 really bad. It's definitely over 3,000 gems anyway. It's definitely over 3,000 gems. Closer to 3,500 gems. Probably 3,400 gems or around about that. So again, if you're thinking about, I don't want to go over the same thing again, but if you're thinking about what formation, and what formation may well be obsolete at some point in the future, hopefully not the near future, but probably will be, you know what I mean, probably go with Wedge. But even Wedge may well be obsolete if they keep bringing out these Smite commanders, which is exactly what they are doing. That's front of mind for ROK is Smite commanders. I'll dip into that quickly because it is a mixed picture. It is a mixed picture. So we had Luce, who's the big daddy of Smite, but ironically does not have a Smite talent tree. Could work that one out. Logic would give him one, but maybe not. William Wallace, Smite. Smite is based on normal damage factors, you know what I mean, not skill damage. And this one is Smite again, but ironically, this one, Eleanor of Aquitaine, which was also brought out quite recently, not Smite, skill damage. Believe it to be anyway. Let's quickly have a look, just to double check. Doesn't really say. Yeah, deals more skill damage. Definitely skill damage commander. So it's not like they're only exclusively bringing out Smite damage commanders, but the more powerful ones are tending to be, and they're all infantry. So maybe there's something in there, which is a reason why I don't want to divert this video too much, but they seem to be a little bit kind of guarded about giving Smite to anybody else other than the infantry. Let's hope it's just an infantry thing. I'll take that. but I doubt if it will be. And anyway, let's go forwards. So that was that. Oh yeah, sorry, no. Just to round this off. Yeah, so 80 to get to the preferred formation, legendary armament 1. But if we go to the next one, the next chest, okay, you get your transmutation stones for 200 tickets. And if I go to the third chest, that's where you get your preferred formation, legendary armament 2, the one that's guaranteed to have the inscription. It costs 420 tickets. So you got to, my maths is awful. Gosh, why is my maths so bad? If it costs 50 for one, right? 50 for one ticket. If you need 100 tickets, that's 5,000 gems, right? So 400 tickets is 20,000 gems, and then the extra 20 on top is an extra 1,000 gems. 21,000 gems it would cost if we buy 420 tickets for a guaranteed inscription, and I got all mine for free. You know what I mean? So let's hope they haven't changed the. Let's hope they're not forcing us down this route, because I think that may well be one of those things which goes towards game killer, but it may just be a bad event. Who knows? Hopefully they'll give us away a lot more free tickets than the 12, just to make sense. Otherwise it's particularly expensive. Anyway, let's move on. Icon explanation. This is a very, very, very important part of the video. I'll try and be as quick as I can. Okay, so top left-hand corner is all gold. I'm telling you right now in advance, that is going to be a legendary armament. That's what it's saying to you. And the way it says hidden on the right, that means it could be epic, it could be legendary. We'll look at the ticket price, and that'll tell us exactly what we're looking to, what we need to know. Move on. And again, where it says revealed on the left, it's completely gold on the back. Obviously, there's no purple. That reconfirms that an armament will be legendary if it's all gold. And where it says hidden on the right, again, that reconfirms if it's all gold, it's going to be legendary. This is also vital. Going from left to right, it's all gold, it's going to be legendary. And in the bottom right hand corner, it's got that little gold dot. So it definitely will have an inscription. Okay, sometimes it'll tell you both, yeah, reconfirm that it's legendary, even though we would already know because there's no purple there. And we'd know from the ticket cost that it, you know, it says going from left to right, that it's legendary and has an inscription. And then if we go to the hidden ones on the right, kind of reconfirms what we already know. Again, so hidden on the right, the first picture says it's all gold, it definitely will be legendary. It's got a little bit of grey in the bottom right hand corner, so maybe or maybe not it's got an inscription. We'll know from the ticket cost. Okay, and again, it reveals, yeah, that it's going to be legendary, what type of legendary armament it's going to be. It doesn't reveal whether it's got an armament or not. We'll know from the ticket cost. In terms of the armament attributes, yeah, it will reveal it. Let's go straight into it now. We've got enough information. So going from the top left, we know that it's either going to be epic or legendary. We look at the cost, 8 tickets. It doesn't matter. It does not have. What we do know as well, that it does not have an inscription. So we're just going to move on. This one here, garbage. Same for this one here, garbage. It's interesting that the ticket price is half. So this one here might be legendary. This one here is probably going to be epic. They're both garbage. Everything's garbage. That's epic, number one. But this one's still garbage because it does not have an inscription. So this is completely useless. This one here, again, it's legendary. Does not have an inscription, or doesn't reveal that it's got an inscription. With the cost of it, ROK are not offering us value on anything. Okay, given the cost, it does not have an inscription. It's garbage. Garbage, same reason. Legendary, no inscription, garbage. This one here, ooh, it could be legendary, it could be epic. Either way, we do know it does not have an inscription. I think it's going to be epic. It costs 4 tickets, garbage. This one here reveals that it is legendary. It does not reveal whether it's got an inscription or not. Look at the ticket price. That's going to be a knot. It's going to be some garbage. Move on. For this one here, a massive jump in cost. A massive jump in cost. It does not have an inscription. It's shown in the bottom right hand corner. It's definitely going to be legendary. Why is it 26 then? Why does it cost 26 tickets? If I'm saying this is going to be legendary, but it could be epic, why does this one cost 26 and does not have an inscription? I don't know, obviously, but I'm guessing there's going to be something like one of the base attributes is probably going to be skill damage or something like that. Something which on the face of it is valuable, but without that attribute, it's garbage. Garbage. I would not be investing. I would not be investing. And for this one, I say all these one arch formation because, like I say, I reset it as you saw me reset it at the start of the video. Interesting that this costs 72 tickets. It's not revealing that it's got an attribute or not. At the cost of the ticket, I'm saying that it does have an attribute, but not only that, it's probably a decent one. But because it's going to cost me, 3,400 gems, and because I believe that the arch formation, the one that does more normal damage, even though it contributes towards smite damage, I believe again it's going to be obsolete. So vital if you believe where my thoughts are, you know what I mean? So just save your gems and save your transmutation stones, put it into something else. I think that's it, you know. I think that's it. Just trying to think if there's anything else. I do not believe so. Anyway, listen, if somebody has actually spent some tickets, and if you can take a screenshot, I don't know if it's possible. If it's possible to post a screenshot in the comments with what you actually got, how many tickets it costs, or if you can just write on there, legendary with, excuse me, what attributes it brought, you know, whether it was all cav or whether it had skill damage and what the cost was, whether it revealed it had the armament, sorry, the inscription or not, and the cost, just so we can try and work it out. I do believe my guesses may well be right. We will see. Best of luck to us all. Please like, subscribe. That is Steve, and I am out.